Have you ever been victim of a scammer? Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am Paulybuck, and I sure am glad to have you with me here today. Today, I want to talk about you avoiding being scammed and different things you can do to stop things like that happening before they even happen. So have you ever been part of a scam? Have you ever bought precious metals thinking you were buying precious metals and did not receive your metals and just were flat out the money you gave to said seller? It's all right if you have. This is a good place to talk about it. Share your losses with others so they can protect themselves in a buying situation on these online platforms. Let it be TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatnot. Whatnot seems to be fairly decent. I haven't heard much coming out of that. I really don't follow it much. I follow one guy in there. He's a friend of mine. He's a seller, very trusted seller. Even here on YouTube with all the auctions, all these pop-up auctions and pop-up trade channels and or game channels, it just seems like there's a lot of activity happening and they seem to be legit. But have you ever been product of a scam via any of those? Leave a comment down below. Let us know. Reach out if you don't want to leave a comment down below, and talk to me via email if you feel the need. But what I want to show today is a friend of mine within this YouTube community. I had to reach out to him because I found his logo on Facebook. And I thought it was very, very odd because said friend is a very private individual. And I said, this just doesn't look right. And what it was a Facebook group for buying and selling silver, gold, platinum, precious metals, right? So what it was a picture of a tube of buffaloes and dumped out on a table and said, hey, I got a heck of a deal on these from the Walmart website. Send me a private message. We can talk about pricing. So now I'm going to leave a picture right here. And I'm going to show you what I said to said person. So I got online on Facebook Messenger and I messaged this person, hey, that's a great logo. And he says, thanks. And I said, why'd you steal my friend's logo? And then instantly blocked me, stopped all conversation, and removed his post. So by the picture, you can see that who I'm talking about is Silver Forever. Anybody who doesn't know Silver Forever, he gave me the okay to speak about this because it does include his name. And he had no clue that this was even happening on Facebook. So somebody found him on YouTube, found him on Instagram, follows him, obviously, and decided to take his logo and use it as their own and try and scam people on Facebook. And that's just a no-no. You know, I don't think anybody likes anybody scamming anybody. And it's honestly never happened to me. And that's not because I'm smarter than anybody out there that's watching this. It's because I do my due diligence. I ask for references. So number one, if someone approaches you in an online situation, again, I'm going to keep repeating myself, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, via your email. If you didn't reach out to them on an item you saw that they were selling, but they reached out to you, it's a red flag, right? You can't trust somebody who's trying to push a product on you. Don't ever buy something from somebody that's pushing something on you. If you didn't reach out to them and they're reaching out to you, red flag, scam. Now, not to say that that person couldn't be legit and is trying to make sales, but the thing is, always ask for a reference and multiple references. If you're a legitimate seller on any of these platforms, you're going to have at minimum 10 people that you have sold to that can provide me with information saying, hey, I bought from this guy or gal. I paid them the money. They sent me the product. No questions asked. There was no troubles whatsoever. If you can't provide me with at least 10 of those, I'm sorry, I'm moving on. At least 10. And again, people are new. People are just getting started. And some people do need a chance. Another friend of the community, Vertical Stacker, did a video. I believe he was part of a quote unquote scam deal. I'm not sure if he ever got that money back or not, but he was giving somebody a chance. And what happened? They screwed him over. So I hope he got that all situated. So then here is another bit of information. I'll leave a picture here. Happens here on YouTube all the time. I just took a screenshot of that from my YouTube channel. Is someone copied my logo and now it's dropping WhatsApp, whatever the hell WhatsApp is, numbers for you, the viewer, to reach me at. Well, that's not me. And since then I've deleted those, and it happens to a lot of content creators, and it's a pain in the ass. And there's not really much you could do except watch your channel. If you see it pop up, just try and delete it, report it, to do what I can to stop somebody else from getting scammed. So back to the beginning, Silver Forever is not a scammer, and the person on the Facebook is no longer part of that group. And as far as I know, they are just gone. They've probably changed their name, changed their logo, changed everything. So they could be back. The main thing is, don't trust somebody that's reaching out to you to sell their stuff unless you know them, unless you know this is a real person. This is your friend, part of the community that you know. If someone's in your inbox, if someone's in your direct messages trying to sell you metals, instant red flag. If you see something fishy, like I did with Silver Forever and his logo, knowing that this guy is not going to be on Facebook selling buffaloes, private messages only. And I want to touch on that real quick. Most seller sites are going to want you to do your business within that sales post. So everybody in that group can see what is being done. And it's basically a quote unquote paper trail of the business that's being handled. So that if something does go afoot, you have proof that either, yeah, the seller is a scammer, or yeah, they made this deal and something happened with the United States Postal Service. So you have some information to fall back on. So again, to recap, red flags. Don't let nobody into your instant messages that you don't know. Always ask for references. Buy from trusted sellers. Make sure you're getting those references and you're following up. You're doing your part, following up with those references that said seller gave to you. If they give you some references and you didn't reach out to those references and you get scammed, that's your own damn fault. Don't pity party here. Don't pity party on Instagram and start calling this person a scammer, because there's also sites of blacklist sites on Facebook and Instagram that you can go to, and you can see a long ass list of scammers out there that you probably should not be dealing with. Well, shouldn't be dealing with. No, probably about it. Do your homework, do your research, and you should have a pretty good shot at not getting scammed. I appreciate all your time watching these videos, liking these videos, commenting on these videos. If you're new and you made it this far, if you're a subscriber and you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep this thing rolling, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, everybody.